Hey guys, injury lawyer Scott DeSalvo here. I just thought I'd shoot you a quick video. I get a lot of questions from people where they ask me, how much does a workers' comp case pay? And so I thought I would tell you a little bit about that real quick. The way workers' comp works is if a guy who makes 20 bucks an hour gets hurt and another guy makes 10 bucks an hour and he gets hurt, and it's the same injury, the same medical treatment, and all of the other same care, the way workers' comp is set up is that the guy who makes 20 bucks an hour is going to get more money for his injury at the end of the case than the guy who makes 10 bucks an hour. That's because the benefits, here's how you here's how you calculate PPD, which is permanent partial disability in workers' comp. You calculate it by taking the hourly rate, 60% of the hourly rate, and then you multiply that times a number of weeks. And that number of weeks represents how much disability or how bad you are once you heal from the crash or from your work injury. So you can see that if, let's say, a broken leg is worth 40 weeks, if you make 20 bucks an hour, you're making twice as much per hour as the guy who makes 10 bucks an hour. I hope that makes sense. So the takeaway, I mean, the details aren't important, but the takeaway to remember is that the three things you get when you get hurt in a workers' comp case is they pay you for your time off work. They pay you basically 2/3 of your pay, but you don't get taxes taken out of it. So it ends up being about a wash. So while you're off work with a doctor's note, you get 2/3 of your pay. You get your doctor or medical care that you need from the injuries you sustained at work. That gets paid for by the company too. And then at the end of the case, when you're done healing, you get what's called that PPD payment, which represents, is my body different now since I had the accident, or am I completely healed? Because in theory, if you're completely healed, they don't pay you anything. But as a practical matter, I think once somebody's injured, they're never quite the same. So those are the three things you get, and that's basically what you're going to get in workers' comp. Now, if you're involved in a really serious injury with really serious problems and you can't go back to work, there are other things you can get in workers' comp to compensate you. Like you can get vocational training to get trained for a different job, or if you can't do your old job, but you can do a lower paid job, you can get something called a wage differential. Or if you can't return to work at all, you can get permanent medical care and receive payments for your entire working life if you can't go back to work and do anything. So I know this stuff gets complicated. I've tried to simplify it as much as I can, but I thought you'd like to know that because somebody called the office recently and asked me that question. So thanks for watching. I hope it helped. If you want to give me a call, if you have any questions, please feel free. I'm just sitting here in my building's parking lot before I take off. But the best way to reach me is probably email. You can call me. You can email me at scott@desalvolaw.com, or probably the best way is to just call my toll-free number 888-HURT-318, which is toll-free 24-hour number, and you usually leave a message there. So hope that info helps. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.